What I do with that mic? I think I'll put it back in its place. But I'm about to get into this video. We're gonna do it 0 viewers. We'll do it 2 viewers. We'll do it 1 viewer. It doesn't even matter, but we doing it. And we gonna get straight into it. Don't believe the hype. Well, you can believe the hype if you want to. But the hype at the end of the day only matters so much. Only matters so much, man. Let's get into it. So lately, and this is a video that's strictly just talking about like your personal investments, my personal investments, on the things that you invest in for yourself. So you could relate to it in a plethora of ways if you can hear and listen and discern through what I'm saying. So it can apply to any aspect of your life. Lately, man, I've been showing up for myself, right? Which I don't need validation from anybody, any of you, anybody about that, right? But this is just all applying to how you can benefit yourself. And I've been noticing some things in the markets, like, and I'm not sure how many people actually invest, how many people are actually willing to suffer and go through things, or, you know what I'm saying, like go through these time periods where you have to suffer or work or stay determined, stay poised in the situations that you are in. Let me use a real world example for myself, right? I've been paying attention. I don't know why this thing isn't focusing right now. I've been paying attention to the markets lately, right? And you can see I'm just chilling right now, bro. I'm chilling. But I've been paying attention lately to the markets and the news around the markets, the sentiment, the fear, the greed, all of those things, right? Which play into people's emotions and all this vast majority of things, right? At the point in time that we are in, I have been paying attention to the news that's been coming out regarding crypto, regarding markets, regarding content, whatever. You've got the billionaire people, you've got the people with millions, you've got the people with influence, you've got a vast majority of people, and a lot of these people don't really know what they're talking about. They're just forming opinions, which is completely fine, right? But in this time and any time, you have to be willing to discern, use your discernment through people's opinions, through all of these things, through adversity, through whatever you're going through. It's gonna be on you, you know? So, like some news that I saw, for example, was like, like, hey, what the? I think it was like J.P. Morgan or something. If my video pauses, it's because this phone freezes for some reason. I think it's probably because this crack I have in my screen or something. I don't know. But JP Morgan and them often like make these predictions. Like recently they made a prediction that Bitcoin wouldn't go below 94,000. What is Bitcoin at today? Today it's at about 92,000, 91,000, and they made this call about 2 days ago. So if you're somebody who follows what everyone is thinking most of the time, or follows and trusts everything that someone is thinking, uh, a lot of times you are susceptible to fall short on the big goals that you have for your future and yourself. And we haven't even gotten into like the surroundings around you, your environment, the circle that you are around. We haven't even gotten into any of that. That's another topic for another time. But with all this going on and all this being said, man, I was just here to give a message, you know what I'm saying, to the select few that can hear what I'm saying. Um, Probably a little bit blurry again, but it's all good, man. We just kind of relaxed out right now. Take a deep breath. But with that being said, man, I just wanted to get on here. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that focused it back in. But with that being said, man, it's so interesting making this content. Like being on the other side, creating the content, is such an experience by itself, bro. And uh, I think if there's people like those little bit of people that actually want to create content, bro, it takes uh, a level of discipline, right? A level of being able to make mistakes. And that's just, it teaches you even with life when you do this. So if you're somebody who wants to create content, man, I'm not going to tell you to do it, but just watch me, man. Like, learn from me. Learn these mistakes that I'm going to make mistakes all the time, bro. And that's just how it is. Uh, don't know how we got off the regular topic, but that just came out because maybe there's somebody who actually wants to create content, and I think they should start. But I don't personally care about like if you start unless you know what I'm saying. Anyways, we're about to get up out of here, bro. Been a minute since I went live. Uh, it's actually great to be on here, man. Much more in tune, much more to come. But if you're watching this and you're rewatching, take care of yourself, man. Um, that's all for right now, man. I'm about to chill out, vibe out for a second. Do a little bit more deep diving on my content or whatever, or whatnot. Man, my hair actually getting long. But salute to those who are still going at their goals, man. Salute to those who are still grinding on their own. But what's up, Lena? But we about to get up out of here. Take care of yourself, man. Smash that like button if, you know what I'm saying, you appreciate the content. If you don't, smash that dislike button. We not tripping over here, bro. You could be yourself, man. But without further ado,